Assalamu alaikum and good morning students. It's biology for class 10 and our topic is going on our environment. In my last class I explained you the definition of environment, ecosystem, types of ecosystem and components of ecosystem. And in my today's class we will continue the chapter and our today's topic is food chain. Now what's the mean by food chain? Food chain is a series of organisms shows who eats whom, and food chain represents flow of energy in an ecosystem. Now what's the mean by flow of energy? Here you can see an example. This is a plant. This plant means a producer, an autotroph. As you know, what is the mean by autotroph or producers? On this earth, only the autotrophs or producers are able to capture the solar energy and convert the solar energy into the food energy. So this plant eaten by a deer and deer eaten by a lion. So here what happened? The food energy which is prepared by tree or a plant is passed to the or flow to the deer. Deer is here a primary consumer, a herbivores, and then this food energy passed to the lion. So in this way what happened? The food energy which is prepared, the food is prepared by a plant or autotroph, it is passing to the next organism, and this representation or this who eats whom, this series is known as food chain. One another example you can see it's a plant, and on plant who is feeding? The flies, the butterfly, and this butterfly is eaten by a frog. This frog is eaten by a snake, and the snake is eaten by an eagle. So here also what you can see, a series of organisms are there who feeds on one another, and then what happened here? What is the main function is going on here? The main function is there, that is the flow of energy. The food energy is transferred from one organism to another. This is an example of an aquatic food chain. The aquatic plant eaten by the small fishes. So small fishes eaten by the larger fish, and then the larger fish is eaten by a bird. So here also in the food energy transfer from one organism to another organism, and this different level or this here what happened, everywhere one level is there, like from plant to the organism which feeding on the plant, then to the next, this all series or the level or steps are known as trophic level. You can see here what is the mean by trophic level. The levels or steps of food chain are called trophic level. Like the producers which prepare the food by capturing the solar energy. You can see from here the sun rays falling on the plant, and by the process of photosynthesis they are preparing the food. Now this food is passing to the primary consumers. Primary consumers means the herbivores. Then it is passing to the secondary consumers, and then it is passing to the tertiary consumers. So in this way, this every step of the food chain is called trophic level. I think you got the concept. Now the next topic is food web. Web means jal. Now what's the mean by food web? A food web is natural interconnection of food chains. Like you can see in this image, a plant. A plant is eaten by a goat, and this goat is eaten by a lion. Maybe the same goat can be eaten by a jackal, and jackal is eaten by a lion. This is a plant. The same plant is eaten by a rabbit. The rabbit is eaten by a wild cat, and wild cat is eaten by a lion. So here what happened? One organism can be eaten by the different organism. In this way, the food chains are interconnected to each other, and this interconnection of food chain or the graphical presentation of who eats whom is called food web. Here you can see another example like rabbit. Rabbit is feeding on a plant. This rabbit is eaten by a wild cat, and then it is eaten by a lion. Here the mouse is there. The mouse is eaten by an owl. So the same mouse can be eaten by a snake, and the snake can be eaten by a kite. So in this way the food chains are connected, and this natural interconnection of food chain is making a food web. Now the next topic is characteristics of food chain. Every food chain has some specific characteristics. The first is food chain starts from producers. Like in this example you can see, as I told you, on this earth only the producers can capture the solar energy. So all the food chain always start from a producers. And you can see here in this pyramid the number of producer. The number of producer will be always maximum in an ecosystem. That I will explain you later. So the first point is all food chains start from the producers. Second point is only 10% energy pass from one trophic level to another. Only 10%, and the remaining energy is used by the organism to do the different biological activity, or it can release in the form of heat. Now how it pass from one trophic level to another? Only 10%. I am giving one example, like the plant eaten by a deer and deer eaten by a lion. Let me consider that this plant has 100 joule energy. Joule is the unit of energy. So the plant has 100 joule energy. Now what is the 10% of 100 joule? 100 multiplied 10 upon 100. So what is left? 10. And this 10% energy passed to the deer. Now this deer is consumed by the lion. So how much energy is passed from deer to lion? You can see here 10 multiplied 10 divided by 100, only 1 joule. So in this way you can see from one trophic level to another trophic level only the 10% energy is passed. There are different more characteristics of the food chains are there that I will explain you in my next class. And students, again I will repeat, if still you have not completed your notes point, you start it. As you don't know how long this condition is going. Condition means online classes. We don't know when our regular class will start. But the same moment we can't give up our education, your study. So if till now you have not done anything, you come to the track. Start doing your work. Remain connected to the study. Have a nice day. Thank you.